videos of whatever Poe wants to play. So that's that. We also had Mother Effing Fame on, and he has a series called That Famous Corner, and he also played an episode on Friday TV. So make sure y'all go back and check that out. It was called Set the Money Part 1. It was funny as shit. It was funny as shit. So make sure y'all go back and watch the episode. It's dope as shit. On Saturday, I want to shout out Mike for giving out all that food and resources to the community. Ooh. We got up there too late to help out. We're going to get there. We're going to make sure we early to the next one. So shout out to Mike from Solidarity Project. We also went to the Free Fest, and that was dope. That was the first annual Free Fest, and he had a lot of resources out there as well. Everybody was out there. The performances was dope. I got to see Zay Money. I like Zay Money, little young boy. They be dancing and flipping and like I love to see the youth do music. Yeah, like they was killing it. Tammy Jean was up there. She did a song with Freeway. That joint was dope as shit. I enjoyed her perform. I think that was my first time actually seeing her like perform, and I enjoy her performance. She's very dope. Freeway had a lot of people up there. He was up there performing, and it was dope as shit. Wallow and Gilly was there, having everybody crack the fuck up. It was real dope. I enjoyed myself. It was hot as shit. I kept being. This is what I didn't like about the. It was hot as fuck out there. It was like 90 something degrees. The bitch was dying. She black as shit now and stuff. I was sweating like crazy. Like I know I lost a lot of weight that day. I got bit up by flies.
Oh damn!
I ain't never get bit by no fly before.
Oh no!
It happens. It's rare though, but some of them do bite. There are biting flies out
Bitch
here.
ass
Fruit
motherfucking
flies. I'm sorry.
They was fucking me up. But other than that, I had fun.
Word.
I had fun. And then after that, we went to a suitcase art exhibit. And they had, I'm gonna show y'all.
Ooh.
They had a bunch of suitcases that was like painted and stuff. One had eyes on it. One like they had paper planes on one of them. It was it was dope.
It's beautiful art on a suitcase.
The Fly Girls Friday radio page, so y'all can go ahead and see all the suitcases and stuff. And shout out to the artists, Miranda, Olivia Potter, Brian Mills, Erica Ace, Carl Tripp. I don't know how to pronounce that, Rakis, I think, and PVPKR. Shout out to them. We posted their Instagrams and the suitcases on the Fly Girls Friday radio page, so make sure y'all go check that out. And then what y'all do this weekend? Because y'all did some things this weekend.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the open mic. So we went to Voices in Power on Sammy's birthday. So her birthday just passed, and Sammy's
it's still her birthday.
It's still her birthday. It's still going on. So Sammy, thank you for suggesting that to go, because I've never even encountered a Voices in Power event, and I've always wanted to attend one. And so what Voices in Power does is the way their open mics work is you kind of just like sign a little raffle, and they put your name in there. And when I got there, I put my name in the raffle, and I didn't know I was gonna perform poetry until they actually called my name. Okay. So thank you for bringing me to stage, and thank you for getting my bug on again. So that was one thing. So please tell us about the float experience that we did.
Oh, wait!
No,
I was trying to skip past some things. You got up there and did poetry, Clever.
Yeah,
I did something. I did something.
Did you record it?
Huh?
Did you record it?
Yes, I did record it. And also, it doesn't even matter if I didn't record it, because Voices in Power films every single poet, and they post it on YouTube eventually, unless they don't like you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not, but I am. I'm just kidding. I love you.
She's being authentic.
Then they might sleep on your, they'll post it eventually. They will. I promise.
I'll be back, Voices in Power. Hear me. I'll definitely be back. You guys are doing wonderful things. You guys are in Philly. You guys are in Brooklyn, and you guys are expanding, doing Vegas and Atlanta. I heard as well too. So. They're definitely doing more cities, so you'll be seeing more of us at Voices in Power for sure.
Wait, so when you go there, everyone has to put their name in the raffle?
You don't have to put your name in the raffle.
Okay.
It's a choice. You can choose to put your name in the raffle. However, they do say once you put your name in the raffle, you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people who like, I don't, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, you got 5 minutes, go, boom, like.
Like, I literally didn't know I was gonna perform until they called my name, because it was like 2 hours in. I'm like, they're not gonna call my name. Oh, Clever Cosmic. There's no other Clever Cosmic in here. It has to be me. Okay? I'm gonna get up. No one else get up when I get up.
And then it was so sad. He told me later. He didn't know. He looked in the crowd and he didn't see me, so he thought I was like in the back talking to a friend or in the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, she probably doesn't even know." But I was actually in front, like with my camera recording it. And then he figured out I was there once it was over. But I felt so bad.
It's okay. No. I literally got on stage and I saw a massive amount of people, and I'm like looking at where we were sitting because she's right next to me. And right before I introduced myself and did the poem, I was like, she's not sitting there. Just perform, Clever. You got it. You got it. It's all right. She's going to see it eventually because somebody's going to record this.
Front and center.
But she was right there. I was still in the zone to realize she was there until the poem was over.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Sammy.
No problem.
Very supportive.
All right, and what else did y'all do?
Huh?
What else did y'all do?
Oh, well, after, then I ate my cake and stuff. That was delicious. We got it from the Korean market. But then the next day, we went to the floating place. There's a place called South Jersey Float in Marlton. And they have saunas and things like that, and they had a summer sale. So normally it's like $180 just to float for couples or something like that. But they had like a special sale, so it was like the sauna, cold plunge, and the float, and it was like $160 or something like that. So I did that. Yeah, and so we started off in the sauna. Well, no, actually, no. Let me start off properly. We walked in. We met this man named Tom who started this place. And he made us tea. He asked us a couple questions, like, what do you like to do to relax? Like, what brings you in here?
Very inviting. Like, you just felt comfortable with him.
Yeah, and then Clever blabbed on for like a good 10 minutes. And then he was ready for our sauna. So we went in the room. And it was really nice. It had like a shower, the cold plunge, and then the sauna. So I was like, I didn't expect there to be a cold plunge. I thought it was just a sauna. I didn't know. So I was like, you want to do the cold plunge, baby? And he's like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I was like, just do it. Just do it. Do it right now.
It's like
you
41 degrees in there.
Yeah. So Clever did it. And he did it for like 45 seconds, and then he was like, I want to get out. This is too cold. I was like, no, baby, you can do it. And then he ended up staying in for like 5 to 6 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
But she motivated me, through doing it. And the funny thing is, like, okay, when we first walked in and I like saw how cold the water is, I dipped my hand in there first to like get an idea of how cold it was. So in my mind, it kind of like brought me back to like when I was homeless. Because there were definitely like nights in Philadelphia where it was really cold and it rained and I still like somewhat slept or whatever. But I'm like, this can't be so bad. But 45 seconds in there, I was like, I was not naked sleeping outside in Philadelphia. This is different. This is colder than any winter bench. So I underestimated it and I was ready to jump right out. I was like, I was in the street, I could do this. But then like she really motivated me, and like after a while it became comfortable. And then I got out, and then she asked me if I think she should do it, and I advised her not to. Because I was like, if I'm being a little bitch, I don't want to know what you're gonna be in there. So I was like, we're not even gonna try. But I was completely wrong. But I was just concerned. That's what it was. So,
Yeah.
but then she told me, she was like, I at least want to try. So I said, look, if you can just be in there for 10 seconds and get out there or whatever. But she dipped half her body in for 2.5 minutes. So you did a little
So
something.
I couldn't get because I think next time if I do it, I should just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like I kind of like waded in, and it was like, now
I'm good
my
right here.
psychological, I'm done. I'm good right here.
It's where
I was
I
gonna
stop
leave. I'm not gonna. My heart is too warm for this. I'm not gonna.
And that's why I was worried because, okay, since like I was like neck deep in there, right? What I will say is that I've never experienced asthma before, but being neck deep in there, the freezingness and the sharpness made me feel like I just couldn't breathe. I'm like, this is probably what asthma feels like. So that's like, once I realized if you just calm down, it'll go away. So I'm like, if I had a panic attack from that, I don't want you to put your chest in there. Don't put your chest in the water, babe. Don't do that. Because I'm freaking out because my chest is in here.
No, but so he told us that if you can stay there for 2 to 5 minutes, then your dopamine levels for the next 48 hours increase by 200%, which like I do think is true because we could have fought this morning and we didn't. I really just think it's because of the dopamine, honestly. And
You were so peaceful.
yeah, right. I mean, I wasn't, but I thought about it. It was because it also increases your testosterone. So for me, if I have more testosterone, I'm gonna be aggressive. So I was a little bit aggressive, but because Clever was in there for 5 minutes as opposed to my 2 minutes.
I can take anything
he
now.
was
You know what
able
I'm
to
saying?
handle-
What are you talking about, Samantha? What you talking about, Samantha? I froze my body. Can't talk me down. Let me come over here and love you now, okay? Like.
But yeah, so then we did the sauna and we just chilled in there, and he was like, oh, I'm not even really sweating. I was like, okay, you move over here. It's because we keep opening the door.
Right.
Let's just close it and like stay here. And we stayed in there, and I was like, you're sweating now. He's like, no. And then I wiped him. So, oh, I am sweating. But it's like, that's how, like, it was a nice gentle sweat. It wasn't like an active sweat. So I think that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we went into the floating tank. We took a shower because I want you to shower. Then we went inside and we just like floated around with the music and the lights and stuff. And then after a while, I was like, you want to turn it off? And we turned it off, and then we just floated. And it was actually really weird because you could hear your heartbeat. You could hear, it
No
was really intense.
distractions.
And then, like, there was a couple times I had to get up because it was like, my heartbeat is like, I can hear it too much. And there's a couple times I had to float over and like touch his hand just because like,
Make sure we in reality.
Yeah.
Like,
So I don't think
I ain't dreaming.
I don't think I was fully immersed in it if I was alone, but I also don't feel like I would have been comfortable alone, which is why I never did it alone. So I'm very happy to have.
That don't sound like something
Same,
I
I'm
would have
glad I
been
shared that
comfortable
with
doing
you.
alone either. I'd have been like, dang, what if there's something in here? And
So they do have a first floating option where it's like it's a guided meditation and there's a projector, so it's not quite as intense like as just doing it by yourself.
Right.
So they do have that option if anyone is interested, and it also is it has the world's largest float tanks. So other float tanks will actually they're more like machines, like they're tubs kind of, which it's still a cool experience to float, but it's not quite the same. Like being in the tank that we were in the Zen pool. They have other themed tanks. So they had one where it's a private pool. It's a galaxy tank. So it's like, it looks like stars and stuff. There's another one where it's called Water World. So that's the one where I think you can do the guided meditation one. Yeah. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. And then afterwards,
sounds really fun.
yeah, we got to drink tea and chill out for a while. And then we left feeling refreshed
Amazing,
after our shower and everything.
It was wonderful.
Which they also have all the stuff that you need. They have
Towels,
like Q-tips,
shampoo, conditioner,
makeup remover, wipes, all that stuff.
Oh, shit. Sounds like a fun experience.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it for you guys if you guys are curious about it.
You stressed out people.
Yeah, well, it really was like, wow, I really do. There really is a lot of stimulus everywhere all the time, and shutting all that off was really like it was
a
a good
wonderful
reset.
experience.
I felt like I was like floating around in space. I can imagine like if I was like drifting away from like a ship and I'm in a spacesuit. That's kind of like that's literally what it felt like and everything. It's kind of just felt like I'm just like floating into space and everything. I kind of enjoyed that feeling of just the weightlessness, you know.
Yeah.
All right. We got a little bit of time left, so we can get into the Olympics.
We gotta talk about the Olympics for real. All right, so two things that I want to talk about: the shooters, right?
I don't watch TV,
Yeah.
so tell me about the shooters.
Please.
The shooter, it's just a cool thing. Like they really went viral. They look like they're in the Matrix. They like, so there was one lady. She's a Korean. Her name is Yejin. Yeah, and she just looks so cool. She looks like from an anime for real. And I really think that's why these people went viral. It's like they're like from the Matrix. They look like they're from animes. But then you have this one guy who doesn't have anything. He just has like normal earplugs and his glasses, and he just had boom, and then he gets like he got the highest individual score, and then he won second place because his team dragged him down. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, if it was just him, he would have won that shit. And then the Korean lady won gold in her like ranking division for individual or something like that. So it was just like it's really cool to see.
I think the drawing I seen from the Olympics, the guy running track, and he brought out the blue eyes like dragon card.
You're lying to me. He was what? I don't know. And please, okay,
He brought out like 3 different cards from Yu-Gi-Oh every time and won every race. Like he put the card out like that's who he was manifesting, I guess. And
so everyone who made fun of us for playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards in junior high school, look at us
y'all.
now. We are winning medals now, right?
Wow. I definitely played Yu-Gi-Oh.
There we go.
I didn't play the cards,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
but
that
was my show.
Other people played Magic the Gathering. No, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh,
person.
yeah.
I was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Once Yu-Gi-Oh came out, I was like, Pokemon who?
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta say this really quick, yo. There's people out here on Instagram, right? Y'all know who you are talking about Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. Look, I'm coming for you guys. I'm gonna create a new. This is a person. I'm gonna create a Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links account on iOS. I'm coming for you guys. Y'all know who you are. I just had to say that. So we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. Shots fired. Shots fired. Time to duel. Time to duel. Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. Look for Clever Cosmic. I gotta say that. I had to say it.
All right, we're gonna talk about this boxer.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here.
So, Olympic boxer Imani Khalif, is that how you pronounce it?
know.
Imani Khalif. I think it might be Imani Khalif. She has a disorder, right, where it elevates her hormone levels naturally. Like, so she has higher testosterone, right? It doesn't mean you're transgender just because you're naturally born with more testosterone, right? It just means you have more testosterone. So you might have a mustache. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women have hormonal disorders like PCOS or whatever. That's a hormonal disorder. Like it's just hormones. But now we have a lot of people saying that she's a man because the Italian lady who used to be a cop, by the way. I don't know how you guys feel about cops, but she got hit one time, got knocked out, and then she started crying about it's not fair because he's a man and this is not blah 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 blah. So you got a crybaby who lost because she obviously wasn't training, but she had time to look up about this woman's disorder and about her medical issues. And you know what? This is just my opinion. I don't know what y'all feel, but so she's crying, and she like forfeits or whatever which is like, why you can't just fight? You can't just. I can't believe the person who isn't as strong in the let's see who's the strongest and fastest person contest is not participating, but whatever. And yeah, so she made a big fucking stink about this lady's disorder, and then so now this woman, who's legitimately a woman, is now having to defend herself against people calling her a man, calling her transgender. She's not. She has a disorder. So fuck all y'all people, because this is just another example of transgender bigotry, which will affect predominantly black transgender women, because this is a white woman talking about a woman of color being stronger than her. Well, she's a man, just like Serena Williams is a man. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. All right.
No, I agree with that 100%.
They were saying this person was born with both parts and shit in the comments and all this shit. They were saying all this crazy stuff, but I didn't ever look up or do my research or anything.
And that's
like
the problem, right? A lot of people will
don't. They just go off of what they read, and
right? They just
making up comments, and
base it off of like yes, it is true, but it's crazy how like now all of a sudden the white wingers are arguing. Well, that's not the only thing that makes you genitals don't make you a man. Oh, so now it's
convenient.
It's convenient now. Now you'll use the argument.
I don't know where our world coming to, but we need to stop.
Listen, I think that everyone should just beat each other up. Fuck the genders. I say everybody beat each other up. Let's see who's really strongest in the strongest person contest. Fuck it.
Years ago, I used to, train in capoeira, and one mistake I think I spoke to you about this on the show many times ago. One mistake that I felt that a lot of the men in the class would make is that they would automatically look at a woman and just go soft on her because she's a woman. And these are the guys who are getting their ass kicked the most. But I'm going by ranking, and there are a lot of women out there that were smaller than me. And I am not a woman hitter. I do not believe in hitting women. But for the sake of capoeira, if I just started 2 weeks ago, you've been doing this for 18 years, and I'm going as hard as I can, and I'm not getting a hit on you at all. I don't feel guilty trying to hit you. I didn't even touch you. I'm trying to hit you. I'm trying, but it ain't going nowhere. So hopefully, if I can just leg sweep you, poof, she's on the floor. Okay, but I'm going by your skill level.
Right.
And I was right to make that decision. Because they're like, oh my God, she's small and frail. Oh, you're on your back.
By the way, she's lost 9 times to 9 other women. So calling her a man and it's not fair when she's already lost to 9 other women, you are a sore loser.
Absolutely. So now you want to make that excuse though,
Sorry, I get heated up about this.
If she comes out of retirement, I'll fight her.
In Hood Olympics, shout out to Speed for jumping over 2 cars.
Oh yeah. In the Hood Olympics, you didn't watch that video, Tiffany says? Oh my God, he
jumped over 2 cars.
Yeah. Oh yes, I did see this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't recommend doing this, by the way.
I've seen people bunning
and
off the car like that.
They were going they were moving probably.
So
I don't even know
the
how.
amount of adrenaline. So basically, there's
really
a guy
fast.
standing in front of a car, pumping himself up. Car's going full speed, jumps over it. He does it one time, does it twice. 2 cars. Hop. Crazy. Hood Olympics, come get it.
Shout out to Speed.
I agree, but also I
Don't
know
try this at
people
home.
who have lost their legs because they were
Yeah, 'cause
hopping on trains, things like that. So as cool as it looks,
Don't try it.
Please don't try it at home unless you legitimately want to end your
I
life.
want to try some parkour shit. I want to hop on the building.
I used to do
Pop,
parkour.
pop, pop.
I used to do parkour.
Now that my toe is better, I can start experimenting
Ooh,
with
we could
parkour.
try-
Now I can move. I've
We
always
gonna
wanted.
go to the jump gyms.
I want to try that.
Yeah, they got a lot of them in Jersey.
Yeah,
I
they
be
do.
looking for them.
A lot of them in Jersey. I know 3.
We definitely got to go to them joints. It's gonna be Ninja Warriors
I'm
and
so
shit.
ready for it.
All right, we're about to get out of here. Make sure you guys get your votes in. I had to think about what I was about to say. Get your votes in for Friday TV Top 5. Make sure you submit your videos. It's only $10 to enter a video. If you enter 2, you get to enter 1 for free. Ooh. So send in your videos, artists, producers, videographers, people who just want to see that video up there because you support them.
Support.
I need to make videos.
Yeah, you need to make some videos. Make sure you buy Sammy art.
Or order.
Or order
Like your own custom
your own
art.
custom art. We're gonna talk more about her art next week. Because we ain't have enough time to talk about it. She's gonna bring them next week and we're gonna talk about it next week. Make sure you stay on your 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And you catch me on Fly Team Radio, right here on Blackbird Radio, every Fly Day from 3 to 6.
And this is your boy, Clever_Cosmic. I'll be here next Monday as well. And catch me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to be exact, for some insightful knowledge and some fun moments.
And you can follow Sammy B ITSBYMMAS.com or at.
Happy birthday, Sammy! Woo! Leo season. DJ Rex Spinner up next. We out, Toucan.